Just ladies and gentlemen, guys and burrows, intersectional and what?
You nearly had it.
I almost had it.
I think you should do it.
Intersectional and intersexual
Variations of the species known as Homo sapiens sapiens.
Yeah, we've got to take a pause after you say homo.
Ladies and
this is to
gentlemen,
trigger people.
guys and burrows.
Come on then, it's not so easy, lads. Eh?
What's the whole spiel?
Ladies and gentlemen, guys and burrows, intersectional and intersexual variations of the species known as
Homo sapiens sapiens.
Welcome to the FAWK Chronicles.
Ladies and gentlemen, guys and burrows, intersectional and intersexual variations of the species known as Homo sapiens sapien. Welcome to the FAWK Chronicles.
I am
Dr.
Darkside.
No, I'm Dr.
What's
Darth.
wrong,
I'm
Darkside?
Dr. Darth
Darkside.
fucking Sidious.
Dr. Darthsides.
Darkside. Is that it?
Dr. Sideburns.
Captain Privilege here. Just enacting my privilege and not having to say the intro for once. It's not so fucking easy, is it, Darkside?
Ladies and ladies and gentlemen, guys and
You're not
burrows.
doing it again. You don't get to go twice. No,
Intersectional
I don't get to go twice.
variations
You
of
don't
the
get to go
species
twice.
known as Homo sapiens sapiens.
Sapiens. What are they dripping off the
Welcome
side
to
of
the
trees?
Frog Chronicles.
The Frog Chronicles, did you say?
We are the Frog Chronicles.
Chronicles, yeah. So, welcome to the show anyway. Today we're looking at Star Wars and the lore behind it. First off, we're going to have a look at the theory of Jar Jar Binks being one of...
Ladies and gentlemen.
Again, seriously?
You should say it in a
Sorry, I
Jar Jar
forgot.
voice.
Yeah.
You should say it in a Jar Jar voice.
Misa.
No, there's no
Ladies and
Misa.
gentlemen. What?
You sound African. What was that?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, no.
welcome to the
Slightly
FAWK
Africanism.
Chronicles.
That sounds something.
I know it doesn't.
What you got against Africans, you fucking racist?
How is that African?
Without any further ado, just get on with it, for fuck's sake.
Without further ado,
Let's
Okay, so this is a look into Jar Jar
Further
being
Sith.
dank.
the ultimate Sith in the universe. Let's start this one off very, very gently.
Yeah.
foolproof. This is a foolproof case.
Airtight, telling you.
Yeah, come on.
Looked into this
Jar
shit.
Jar executes a 20-foot twisting somersault through the air.
Boom.
That if
Right. Okay,
Boom.
but
Force powers, bitch.
yeah,
Force
but could
powers.
other members of his species not do that? How
Did you see
No.
any other members of his
No,
species
none
do
of them
that?
else do that.
Only because we didn't see that part of the story.
Did we?
Well, think about it this
Did
way.
we not?
We didn't see it.
Think about it this way.
You seen them in battle, didn't you?
Earth's-
Why weren't they just jumping around like fucking crazy?
Now think about it this way. In the art of war,
Just because we haven't seen another one of them jump in the water doesn't mean.
yeah. But look at it. In the art of war, you appear weak when you're strong. So it appears the most bumbling, stupid character in the entire movie.
And if
It's
that's
Drunken
if
Monkey
that's
style.
so
Yeah.
impressive,
Drunken Monkey style.
why
It gets
why
later
they
on.
not impressed by that jump?
They are. Look at their faces. They're well impressed.
No,
They're like,
just watching them.
goddamn.
performed by any other character, you would assume they were either a Jedi or a
Look.
Sith. As we know, the Jedi themselves are inspired by Shaolin monks.
It's good
Here
at
we go.
his
Listen
species
up.
is just good at
That
jumping.
Jar Jar is based off of another traditional martial arts discipline called Zi-Quan. Jar Jar almost single-handedly takes out half a droid army using moves clearly taught in Zi-Quan. Zi-Quan, or Drunken Fist, uses stumbling
Drunken
and
Fist.
staggering as body momentum to be deceptive, unpredictable, and to confuse opponents. And Jar Jar mysteriously is
well-
extremely
it's
efficient
well on
in
purpose.
killing every
See?
single time.
Put that back. That
he
was
is
well on
engaged.
purpose. Go back. Tell you, that was well on purpose. Watch that again.
Using moves clearly taught in Zi-Quan. Zi-Quan, or Drunken Fist, uses stumbling and
Right.
staggering.
Coincidence.
as
Wait,
body
wait, wait.
momentum
Coincidence.
Oh,
to be
watch his
deceptive,
movements here.
unpredictable,
Flick.
and to confuse
Oh,
opponents.
that works.
And
Flick.
Jar Jar mysteriously is
jump.
extremely efficient
Why?
in killing.
He doesn't know what he's doing there.
He knows exactly what
He
he's
doesn't
doing.
know. He doesn't know he's got his foot attached to this.
That's exactly what he wants you to think.
Exactly. Look.
opponents.
But
Jar
ow.
Jar mysteriously
Hiya.
is extremely efficient in killing every single time that he is in danger. And as Obi-Wan told us, there is no such thing as luck.
In my experience, there's no such thing as
See,
In another scene,
See,
Jar Jar
in
seems
that
to
universe,
fall
there's
from
no
a
such
In
thing.
his
But-
experience. In his
And
experience.
who's got more experience than Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Yoda. Do you ever hear Yoda's point on luck?
That's
And
because
who-
Yoda
Who
knows.
trained Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Come on.
Before,
Yeah, but he wasn't
before-
talking about Yoda,
before
he was talking about his
Qui-Gon Jinn.
experience.
Did you ever see Yoda talking to Jar Jar?
I don't know, did he?
Because he knows.
Shut up.
Because Yoda knows.
No.
Although
Jar
we
Jar
have
was
seen this
a
done
strong
on
enough
purpose
Sith to be able to
before
cloud
by
all their
Jedi,
judgment
and Jar
and
Jar
minds.
also falls in a
Exactly,
completely
or
different
they
place
said
than
that.
where he was
See?
dangling from. We can prove this because droids can be seen shooting at his original location, and their heads
prove
even
anything.
follow him to the other side.
I mean, yeah, okay.
Hold on, you're telling me this guy's proving shit about
Yeah.
camera angles and
Look,
that.
yeah,
Come
yeah.
on.
Okay,
Jar
Another
Jar starts
scene,
on the
Jar
right
Jar
side,
seems to
look.
fall from a bridge, although we have seen this done on purpose before by Jedi. And Jar Jar also falls in a completely different place
But then he
than
falls
where
to the
he was
right of him.
dangling from. We can prove this because droids can be seen shooting at his original location,
Another droid's turned
and their
him.
heads even follow him jump
He's
to the
force
other
jumped.
side. Jar Jar could have used a force jump, as we've seen multiple times before by Jedi. Jar Jar is also seen using sleight of hand movements and Jedi mind tricks during key plot points to influence
Where?
the plot and change people's minds.
Oh,
He
come
even
on.
used
okay, this bit I'm like, no, come
when he's
on, man.
promoted to senator, and while
Remember he
he's
was
persuading
senator?
the entire
Yeah.
galactic senate, along
Yeah.
with using the force via sleight of hand.
Not only that,
Jar Jar
there is
also
one other
seen
thing here,
multiple
right?
scenes
Force sleight of hand,
Jedi
though. That's
mind control.
fucking. That's a bit tenuous, is it not?
Is it not?
What was your point?
My point was that you also look at the color schemes in the entire of the Star Wars saga, right? Red, and I know here that the security is wearing red as well, but in the entire Star Wars saga, red has been seen as the Empire, whereas blue has been seen as the Rebellion. Also, light and dark, Jedi, Sith. Practically every character that's worn red ends up turning out to be evil or the Sith.
You've got me because I don't know what fucking colour he's wearing.
Well, he's kind of wearing a burgundy. That's sort of a grey area. But Jar Jar, right? I mean,
So this frame has totally and completely undermined your whole point.
no, not entirely.
Okay.
Not entirely. Because he might be working for her, but keeping in mind
The
that
guard's a Sith.
their
Guard's a
security force. Not only that, he seems to have this weird, strange affinity with Jar Jar. When you watch that entire movie,
Yeah, that's
Who,
true.
who does?
the security boy here,
Alright.
He's
he's-
loyal to Jar Jar.
he has
Emperor
this
Jar
he
Jar.
has this weird affinity towards him through most of the scenes.
Darth Jar Jar.
Darth Jar Jar.
No, let's watch
influence
one.
what people
Misa
say,
Master Sith.
therefore changing the outcome of important events.
Wishes it. She's curious about the planet.
Oh, come on, no,
What's supposed to be
seriously.
going on there?
He's mouthing the words. He's making him saying it, man. He's using the
Oh,
force
shut
to
up.
make him say it. He's playing him like a puppet.
Events.
Queen wishes it. She's curious about the planet.
See? He's telling him.
Jar Jar's own species are
I don't
deathly
approve.
afraid. Seems like less of a
Telling
reaction
you.
seems
Still
like
not, but
idiot
it's
still not
than
got me, like,
reaction
he
to
says it's an
something that
airtight
she should be
case.
very afraid
He's
of.
got a
Jar Jar
fucking
mocked
airtight
Qui-Gon's
case.
ability to use the Force, perhaps because Qui-Gon's Force abilities pale in comparison of his own.
Oh.
The Force will guide us.
Oh, Maxie bit the Force.
If you were wondering why a Sith Master would act like an idiot like Jar Jar does, it's clear that he is just fooling the Jedi so he can manipulate them into trusting him.
You hear that?
Yeah, see?
Maybe.
Appear weak when you're strong.
You will vanish because you are clumsy.
He even pretends to be scared in a deleted scene
Drunken Fist.
where his ship is going to fall over a waterfall, even though he can jump 20 feet through the air and he can swim and breathe underwater.
See?
Jar Jar also
Pretends.
mocks Qui-Gon behind his back and in front of Anakin teaching Anakin early to disrespect Jedi authority.
See?
Jar
Jar Jar's
tells
fault.
Anakin, an 8-year-old boy, that Padme is hot, fanning the flames for Anakin's infatuation for Padme that is exploited later.
See? Corruption.
Jar Jar also talks to and is very interested in Padme even before it is revealed that Padme is the real queen. Jar Jar also influences
she's wearing red.
decision making
Yeah.
when she's at her
Of course she's wearing red.
We think rather grand, aren't we?
Lady in red.
Decided to go back to Naboo.
Jar Jar senses that the Jedi are coming without any warnings. He could not have known in any way that they were coming, and he even walks up to the elevator seconds before the Jedi arrive, then pretends to be surprised to see them. When they're
That's a fair point. Okay, that's a fair point.
Oh, you see
Oh.
it? He's starting to come round
Oh.
Darkside.
Tatooine in the first place where they meet
Oh,
Anakin.
just,
Not to mention Jar Jar is
there's
the
not
reason
much
they
else
run
to explain
into
that.
Anakin. Jar Jar is seen suspiciously
Constance.
fiddling around in the back of the ship
Oh.
moments before the hyperdrive mysteriously breaks.
Oh.
R2-D2 even notices he was doing something suspicious, so he gives him a well-deserved smack before he is forced to leave in the elevator to fix the ship's shield. Every droid Jar Jar encounters seems to hate him and find him suspicious, and for good reason, because Jar Jar's mind control doesn't work on
Gives you
droids.
nightmares, eh?
You know, I find that Jar Jar creature to be a little odd. Quite right. He's very odd indeed.
So why did George
See?
Lucas create this devious
Hold on.
Gungan
Why did he
character?
create him?
Well, here's George Lucas talking about Yoda in a documentary. Yoda really comes from a tradition in mythological storytelling, where the hero finds a creature on the side of the road that seems very insignificant and not very important, but who turns out to be the master wizard. And as we know,
Oh.
the big
And
deal
basically,
with the
like,
prequels
that
was
is
that they were
the
supposed
premise
to rhyme.
for 90% of your films.
Yep.
And your stories.
do
Is
you
that
mean?
there's that outside external force or character who brings the mission or the wisdom or the you know, the Obi-Wan Kenobi archetype
Even unknowingly.
to even like to the Yoda archetype. Whereas he's teaching them, yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
There's like a terminology for it. I've totally forgotten. It's like a boundary guardian or something.
Yeah.
Somebody that takes you to that next level. You know.
Yeah. So you can see why a lot of people think that Jar Jar is maybe he isn't the Master Sith, but maybe he is an upcoming rising Sith power.
Jar Jar is
You know,
Snoke.
and the reason why you haven't seen him, the reason why you haven't seen him is because the Emperor Palpatine at that point, because there's always inner Sith fighting. It's always the fight for power, the fight for domination. So it's possible that Palpatine, because he was rising to power faster than Jar Jar, Jar Jar hid in the background because he could see shit coming.
But there's no implication that
No.
Jar Jar is doing it at all openly or knows what he's doing even. You know, like Jar Jar, even if he is doing what you're saying that he's doing, could be being manipulated by a higher power.
It's very possible as well, yeah. He might just be another pawn of the Sith.
Yeah.
But there is still a factor in there that Jar Jar...
Yeah, but that's still not proven. That's still it's still conjecture to a certain extent. There's no there's no ultimate proof. There's a lots of little signs that are pointing towards that, perhaps, but there's no out and out scene that you can point to and say, you know, this is okay. That was pretty odd. The one where he walks around the corner and he's at the left, and then they come up the
Yeah.
left. But that could just be
Bad
more-
movie making.
more. In my experience, there's no such thing as luck. Well, it could be fucking luck. It could be coincidence, man.
But like I'm saying...
Coincidence happens.
Like I'm saying though, it's the same.
Right.
It's the same for the Han Solo character. There's no such thing as luck. Han Solo in that saga does appear to use the Force, even in a very small amount, like luck.
Also, like Jar Jar, maybe he's not a Sith, right? Maybe he's not even being manipulated upon of a higher power. Maybe he has
Tapped
just
in.
more midichlorians.
He's tapped into it
than other
slightly.
people.
Yeah, well, that's it.
And is being, but those midichlorians that he has are Sith. And so he's not even aware of it, but he's doing bad things or doing, he's pushing that bad agenda in the Force. Totally unknowingly to other higher Siths, even maybe,
He's a Sith
there's an
cell.
no, but maybe no, but maybe the Force has its own consciousness, right? And
Where are you going?
We're getting quite
Write
deep.
your own fan fiction.
the Force has its own consciousness, and is pushing Jar Jar in that certain way, you know.
Well, that's it, right? The whole premise to the story was to bring balance to the Force, right? If you think about it, we don't know what happens to the Jar Jar character, apart from the fact that he's in the Senate.
Oh, he's in the Senate and he ends
Right.
up at, is there not like a wedding or something at the end of
Yeah,
it?
he ends up in that big ceremony
Yeah.
as the Gungan people and
They didn't catch the flowers or some shit.
No, it's it's a big ceremony that the Gungan people and what was the Naboo? Yeah, the Naboo and the Gungan people come together in unity, and that's it. They're at peace.
Yeah.
That big ceremony, and he's a general, and then
Totally
in
he's
the
a
next
general.
yeah, and then the next two films after that, he's in the
disappeared.
Senate. No, he's in the Senate.
He's still in the Senate.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't remember.
Even in the third one, he's in the Senate. He is like the ambassador to the Gungans.
I think you're right. I think he is like the secret fucking.
You see, he's
Well,
rising
yeah,
to
yeah.
power.
I'm telling you.
He's rising to power.
Sorry to confirm.
Every single Sith rises to power through two means. One is a complete domination over its subjects, and the other one is domination over the people without them knowing their agenda.
It's like
kind of like politics these days, right?
it's like
Yeah.
Trump, right?
Exactly. Trump is quite clearly a Sith, straight up. Yeah.
Donald Jar Jar.
Yeah, Donald Jar Jar. Misa got a new hairstyle.
Original
Darth
trilogy
Trump.
in terms of narrative themes. So there should be a seemingly innocent creature found at the side of the road who later reveals himself to be the master wizard in the prequels.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
Yoda
Yoda
was
versus
also
Jar Jar.
strangely
Eh?
annoying and dumb
Fuck.
until
Why
he
didn't
was
we see
revealed to
that?
be the most powerful
Because it
Jedi
wasn't meant to be. It was meant to be Luke versus Jar Jar.
Yoda's not
Jar
dead
Jar was
though,
supposed to reveal himself as the most
right?
powerful Sith
Yoda and Jar Jar
universe,
could still have that
Yoda
battle
was
in
supposed to duel with his
one of the
literal
future
Darkside nemesis and
Star Wars
mythological
There you
equivalent
go.
at the end of Attack of the Clones, not the meaningless,
Count Dooku.
boring human Count Dooku who is randomly
supposed to be
and
Jar Jar.
hastily
Yeah.
written in to cover
You reckon?
plot holes when Lucas chickened out and decided not to reveal Jar Jar's powers because of the horrible backlash by the Star Wars community. Lucas even said Jar Jar is the key to all of this.
Yeah.
Jar Jar's we get Jar Jar working.
Also, the actor who played Jar Jar even tweeted, "I will say this, it feels good when the hidden meaning behind the work is seen, no matter how long it takes." Hashtag the Phantom Menace. Not only is Jar Jar
What was
a
that?
Sith,
Jar Jar's
but it's
Great
very
Adventure?
popular
Yep.
to say this, it feels good when the hidden meaning
Episode 2. Jar Jar's Great Adventure. Original working title.
behind the work is seen, no matter how long
Holy
it
shit.
takes. Hashtag the Phantom Menace. Not only is Jar Jar a Sith,
But after
but it's
episode
very
1, everyone
possible
kicked
that
up
he
FAWK,
may
so they
not
had to
just be
rewrite it.
working
because everybody was sick of Jar Jar. They thought, but that's because everybody didn't understand the deeper meaning. Maybe they just saw him as a
understand
really
the
shit
beauty.
comic relief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's the smart thing, because not only has he subverted the characters in the film, but he's subverted the fans.
Well, if that's all true, then George Lucas is a fucking pussy, right? George Lucas is a pussy for having all that big, massive, kind of huge, excellent story all worked out.
Think
Owning the company that makes the fucking movies and then still chickens out.
No,
What, is he really bothered about the money?
No.
Kick-ass twist if Jar Jar just turned around and whapped out a lightsaber.
He's not.
It would have been amazing.
Yoda.
It would have made more sense than Count Dooku.
But Jar Jar is not ready to be released yet.
Oh, you think
he's still alive?
Or you think Abrams is going to pull him out?
I think he's going to come out at some point.
Nah.
I don't think he's the one he's the hologram that Mr. Wannabe
because
Jedi.
people expect that now
Exactly.
because the story's out, because this is big news. Like Abrams is all about the mystery box. He's all about the mystery man.
Yeah, but that's why.
And if the shit's already out there, he's not going to do that. It's too fucking easy.
It's too easy right now. But when people forget about Jar Jar,
I don't think so.
But think about it this way: if they release Jar Jar later on, then people will want to go back and watch the first 3 again, which is another little scoop into the money scheme.
Maybe.
Because at that point, they'll release all of them as a new box set.
Oh, of course, they're always going to do that, right?
Yeah, they're always going to do that. But if they give them more of an incentive, hey, you remember this character from the first 3? No? Well, go and buy them and watch them.
Master above Palpatine, and Palpatine
Above Palpatine.
Hey, the Darkside clouds all.
Totally.
So someone with a stronger Darkside power.
He could be the dude you're talking about.
And pawn of Jar Jar. You may not have noticed, but Jar Jar follows Palpatine everywhere, and I mean everywhere. Even after Qui-Gon's funeral, seconds after Yoda explains how there's always 2 Siths, a Sith Master and an apprentice, Jar Jar is seen standing right beside Palpatine before he's even supposed to know who Palpatine is. Not to mention that Jar Jar and Palpatine are from the same planet.
Confirmed.
Out of the millions of planets
Jar
in the
Jar and
galaxy,
Palpatine are from the same
Jar Jar and
planet.
Palpatine.
What?
Yep.
When did they say that?
Palpatine is
Not
from
to
Naboo.
mention that Jar Jar and Palpatine are from the same planet.
Really?
Out of
Yeah,
the
Palpatine is
millions
from
of
Naboo.
planets in the galaxy, Jar Jar and Palpatine both are from Naboo. Jar Jar even convinces
I didn't know
Padme
that.
to promote him to senator. Jar Jar is the one who
See?
convinces the entire galactic Senate to abandon democracy and give Emperor Palpatine full control. If it wasn't for Jar Jar, Palpatine would have never risen to power in the first place. The actor who voiced Jar Jar even explains a deleted scene where Palpatine and Jar Jar walk in secret, and Palpatine thanks Jar Jar for putting him in power.
Yeah.
Oh.
Big changes.
You see?
in the prequels
Pieces fall into place,
backlash.
don't they?
Also, whenever you think a Sith is the master, you always
They're
find
not.
out later on that there was always somebody controlling the Sith. You think Darth Vader is the Sith master, and then it's revealed that Darth Sidious is actually the Sith master. You think Darth Maul is it, but then it's revealed that Palpatine was actually the mastermind. Even Padme had a decoy queen, and Padme just pretended to be her servant, just in case there was an assassination attempt on the queen. Sound familiar?
Yeah.
So from this, we can conclude that the one behind the scenes that was controlling everything, the real Phantom Menace, the real Sith Master, was Jar Jar Binks.
Look at his evil eyes.
So, what do you think?
Convinced much? Jar Jar's
Maybe.
big adventure.
I think there's enough there
Jar Jar's
to
great
make you
adventure.
question it, and I think
It does fit
it's
in
maybe deliberate. Yeah,
It does fit in with Lucas's twisty turny tales.
Yeah.
Because he was good at that. He was good at twisting and turning little bits.
When you hear his theory about the whole mythology behind Yoda, it makes sense.
That is the format. So he's worked
But
out.
why didn't he make Jar Jar Binks fucking better, man?
Because-
because he wanted to make him that fucking shit.
Because in the first movie, everybody hated him so badly
I know.
that they dropped him out of a bigger part in the next 2 movies. He was
I
supposed
know.
to actually be in a larger part.
But
in
why
them,
not?
they
That's
never
my point. Like,
Look
why
up
not?
this video.
Why not make him more likable? But
Look up this video. Oh shit.
I just wanted to put in like
Who's
Jar.
it played the
Is Jar Jar Snoke?
the big Emperor Gungan? What was it? The big Gungan's name?
Oh,
Boss something.
hold on.
Boss NASA.
Boss NASA, yeah, hold on.
Brian Blessed, Boss NASA,
Brian Blessed played.
warned George Lucas about Jar Jar.
Boss Nas. Boss Nas.
Boss Nas.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Boss. NASS.
Yeah. Nah.
Brian Blessed.
Yeah. Brian Blessed, Boss Nass. Warren.
Ward George Lucas. Told clickbait title, he didn't exactly warn him, but he tells him a couple of things.
What is it? Is there actually audio from him?
Yeah, it's an interview with
Yeah, there we go.
The top one.
the one, the only.
Oh, he's an awesome actor. Like.
I'm Jamie Stangroom, and I've been tracking down old Star Wars
This one?
actors
Yeah.
so you don't
Yeah,
have to.
man.
My latest guest is an actor whose career has spanned decades, and maybe even centuries.
Wow,
Yeah.
Imagine meeting Brian Blessed, man.
And should possibly be in one.
I'd well get him to record a ringtone for me or something.
Brian Blessed, the oldest man to reach the North Pole, and the only man who's punched a polar bear right in the face. In a bid to avoid Brian's Polar Bear Express, I began the interview by giving him a "Please don't hit me, I'm a human" kiss on the face.
George and I, Lucas, got on absolutely marvellous because he gets wild imagination.
Did you audition for him, or were you just giving him
No, I just had a long chat. And he wanted me, I met him, we chat for about half an hour. He said, let me just talk to Brian. And we got a marvellous, and he wanted me to, he said, I've thought of you as one of the Jedi. He said, but you're much too powerful for the part. And I need your energy in the film. And so suddenly, my agent said, you've been offered the part of Boss Nass.
You know all the secrecy around films these days? Well, I have a theory that Brian's to blame for all of it. My evidence comes from a story in his own book involving the Phantom Menace script and the Jar Jar Binks of fax machines.
Oh, he destroyed
Tom
it.
Jones,
Yeah.
Tom
It's his
Jones,
fault.
The period piece. We'll send him to the hotel. The secretary there's going to be very quiet about it and secrete and make sure nobody knows about it. And it'll come through the fax machine there. But the
So
fax
he's getting the
machine
script
there
through the fax
had
machine.
jaws. I mean, it looked like nothing on bloody earth. So, dang, 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 dang. It came through the fax machine at great speed. With
Jeez.
bits of paper this big. And it filled the whole bloody hotel lounge. We couldn't control the bugger. And the people
He's good at stories.
in the hotel
Yeah.
and all the actors, because they were dying to read it, were all reading the bloody script.
The most
When it's,
anticipated film
when
in
it's
years.
supposed to be top secret.
Did you own up to leaking the script?
No, I didn't. I didn't tell him all about that. I didn't tell him about leaking the script all over bloody Wiltshire. I didn't tell him about that. Been totally. It's all bloody silly. For God's sake, the secrecy.
You were there physically, weren't you?
I played it. They modelled everything around me. I'm there with George. And he said, there are the Naboo, and there are the Jedi, and they all kneel in front of you. And they say, please help us, Boss Nass. And I want you to do something exciting, because that starts the war. And so, say action.
Action!
Please, alive.
Oh, what?
Maybe we can be friends.
Yeah.
Oh, he made up that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
He came up with all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Yes, what's up?
Yeah.
Oh, that fucking.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
That's all ad-libbed. Holy shit.
Awesome, though.
But I mean, think
That's
about it this way,
amazing.
right? Think about it this way. Everybody totally takes a piss about how the Gungans speak, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait a minute, but these creatures are actually very, very intelligent because they speak their own language and they speak Galactic Basic.
Yeah.
So, you have to be reasonably intelligent to speak more than one language.
To evolve and keep up and speak on.
Really. And I mean, it's like, okay, so they might speak like that, but you'd say the same for any nationality that comes to a different country that speaks a different language. They're not going to speak it perfectly unless they were grown up with that language from birth. So, yeah, take the piss out of how they talk as much as you want, but hey, they're speaking a second
What you're
language.
saying is Jar Jar was super smart.
I think he was dumbing it down,
Yeah.
personally.
Keep going, keep going.
Yeah, is it? I mean, this isn't your main point, right?
Yeah, no.
Oh,
God. George, right. You goddamn bastard. That's exactly what I want.
Did you hate Jar Jar Binks?
No. I did advise at times I didn't interrupt people's interpretations. And the interpretations are good. He's fine. But if you're playing a character like that or you're playing Boss Man, I always make sure that my noises didn't interfere with dialogue. Because I had a lot of plot.
Yeah, it's going to be coherent.
No, I don't say, Misa like this. I'm saying like. I like this. You know think that I am thick. You Nabu. Don't look down on me. So I made it clear. And then I made noise. I made noises. I didn't make noises on the line. And I think at times Jar Jar makes noises on the line. And he has a lot of plot. So the audience will go, what did he say? Like when they want to see me at the end of the Jedi, they say, where is Boss Nass? And the line is, he's in his sacred grove. It's an amazing line. And he went, what? He's in his what? He's in his sacred grove.
Did you say this to Lucas?
I did. What? Because you lose a bit of plot. Yeah. Because it evolved me a bit. And
So he's warning George Lucas about the plot getting lost in the noises of Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, basically his main point there, which kind of flows onto other
He's not warning him about revealing
but
that Jar Jar is a fucking Sith.
What he's warning Lucas about
we're
is the
talking
fact
about
that
how unlikable it is. Yeah. I mean,
yeah, but not only that, he's also warning him about the fact that if any major plot with Jar Jar cannot be lost in the dialogue, because then things that are revealed later on will be like, wait, what? Huh?
That's it. It's applicable, you know what I mean? You didn't model him properly for it to be a decent and coherent enough reveal. You can't have far too much a comedic character like that turn around and be...
Because you look at the Palpatine character.
It'd be crazy.
Right? You look at the Palpatine character from the first movie all the way up to 6, right? And you see the evolution of the character. At first, he's, okay, he did fry himself with his own Force lightning, which kind of screwed him up a bit. But
Sidious bacon.
Exactly. From the very beginning, he's very properly spoken. He's very prompt and to the point. He doesn't waffle, really. And then when he starts showing more of his light, he starts getting a little less coherent, a little less political, and a little bit more power hungry. And then obviously in number 6, his final moments, he's just like total, just angry at everything. But very plotting and scheming.
Really short.
Yeah, very plotting and scheming still. So the Jar Jar Binks character starts off the opposite way. He starts off being a bumbling idiot. And then as it gets to the third film, he's trying to speak more political. He's trying to appear like he's learning to be more political.
Yeah, he comes across as slightly more intelligent, more learned. Yeah. He's experienced.
More of a useful idiot.
Yeah, so he's trying to be more of that. But one of the theories behind it is that it's that, like I said earlier on, you appear weak when you're powerful. So if you appear a bumbling idiot and you appear to people like you're learning, at least, then people will be more endeared to you. Well, you'll be more of an endearing character anyway, because you're advancing, you're evolving yourself to be better. But really, he's still dumbing himself down.
Yeah. Off screen, let's have a look at this other one I've got here. See what this is all about.
I'm going to start this off by clearing up some confusion on the Darth Jar Jar theory. I've been seeing some people saying that he breaks the rule of 2. Okay, yes, but not that that's a really bad thing. The rule of 2 isn't some universal, unbreakable law like gravity or losing one sock in
Sounds
a pair
like
but
you.
not the other. The rule of 2 is
Darkside.
just a rule created by a Sith at the fall of the Sith so that they could preserve themselves and still rise in power without the Jedi knowing they existed.
Yeah.
The rule was just that there would only be 2 Sith at a time, but Palpatine trained Darth Maul while Plagueis was still alive, so they broke it anyways. Darth Jar Jar did break the rule of 2, but it doesn't matter because it's not an actual law. It's just a rule came up with 1,000 years before.
Yeah, can I pause it there? Yeah. Yeah, because basically, to explain it, in the past, before the fall of the true Sith, just as there was a Jedi Academy, there was also a Sith Academy. There was hundreds of training Sith. There was thousands of Sith warriors, and there was, just as the Jedi had a council, the Sith had a council. Just their theories were based...
That would be logical, yeah.
Yeah, their theories were based a little bit different. The rise to power and the Sith Council were more along the lines of who was stronger. They were kind of like Star Trek Klingons.
Is this written in the fiction?
It's not only just written in the fiction, but it's also hinted at through all of the lore, like even all the games that LucasArts came out with.
There isn't a Sith Council or hundreds of Sith anymore.
Not anymore,
because they were decimated. And now they have to hide.
Basically,
right?
Part of the storyline is, remember, I was explaining a while back about a planet of beings that were so tied into the Force that they could perceive the future, just as the current Jedi's or most powerful Jedi can. During the point in time between the Jedi and the Sith war, these creatures, these beings became more entangled with both sides, and there was specific characters that could use their abilities of being able to see the future. The more powerful ones were also the tacticians of both sides, and unfortunately for the Sith, one of these specifically in the lore helped defeat the Sith down to the point of now they only have two, like he's saying.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was your...
Yeah, that's my spiel.
Cool.
Okay, let's get going with the theory.
Oh, here we go. Shit. Getting dumped for copyright infringement now.
Alright, I'm going to start this off by saying that this theory relies a lot on hypotheticals and guesswork.
Of course it does.
It can be easily disproven, I realize that.
Star Wars theory doesn't.
I mean, there's nothing that really disproves it. It's just a fun theory that ties together Jar Jar and Darth Plagueis.
It can be easily disproven, but there's nothing that can really disprove it.
Yeah, well, yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
And yet he was the most powerful Sith Lord ever to live. So, with that in mind, let's just go ahead with the theory. Disagree if you want, you probably will. Anyway.
Hold on, which
one's
Plagueis?
Basically what they're pointing at is both Plagueis and Snoke are the same thing. They're the same person.
What is Plagueis, though?
Right, hold on, I'll pull up a little bit of the lore, okay?
Like I know Snoke is the thing that's overseeing in 7, that there was actually another level above.
Right.
Well, Palpatine turned into Darth Sidious, right?
Yeah.
But he talks about Darth Plagueis.
Yeah.
To Anakin.
Which is his master.
Which he
that was his master.
But he speaks about a master and how basically how the fucking the trainee rose up to kill the master.
See, they're you know, on this image that I've got pulled up for us,
killed the master.
you know, you can see the Dark Council, you can see the Emperors. There's Marker Ragnos, which was about 1,000 years ago in the middle.
Can you put it on screen?
Darkside would have to pull this up. It's quite simple. If you go to it, just search for Sith.
Oh shit! I've just taken that right down.
Just search for Sith tree.
Sith tree.
Yeah.
I remember him pull it when we're paused for a long time.
And the one I went on to was that very first one. Yeah, that very first one. Just view image on that, right? Okay, so as you can see in the middle there, right, you've got Marker Ragnos. Right, Marker Ragnos was about 1,000 years in the past from the sort of 4 to 6, that timeline. Between the 4th and the 6th film, Marker Ragnos was about 1,000 years ago. So you can kind of tell from this roughly how long a lifespan Sith Masters and Lords have. It's quite a long lifespan.
Holy shit.
Alright. Some of these Sith Lords and Masters have been defeated by other Sith Lords and Masters. Some of them have changed their name over time to be someone else, to appear like someone else.
There's queens and kings and all that shit.
And you see on the
who
right...
the fuck wrote all this shit? This is way too much work.
It is. There are people out there that will go to this extent, but this is all from the Star Wars lore.
Novels, the expanded. It's now called Star Wars Legends.
Yeah.
No way did Lucas write all this.
But it's not really
Like,
canon.
He hired.
he didn't.
He hired them.
Yeah, he hired people to write alternative stories.
Yeah.
And alternative.
Fuck me.
Like you see on the right hand, you
crazy.
see on the right hand side there, you've got the Dark Council,
Yeah.
right? And then you've got the Dread Masters, right?
Dreadmaster.
The Dread,
Oh yeah.
the Dread Masters were basically.
It's nothing to do with 2000 AD.
No, it's not. It's as far as I'm led to believe, the Dread Masters were more like, it's almost like regional governors,
Okay.
but they were more along the lines of, if you don't agree with our emperor, we will slaughter you. You know, in the worst possible fashion.
Okay.
Seems fair enough.
But they were also Jedi hunters.
Aren't they all Jedi hunters?
No, these guys were specifically trained to find and kill the Jedi.
Awesome.
Straight up. But you've got Naga Sado over there, and Ludo Krish. Ludo Krish is an interesting one because in the fifth movie, when you've got Han Solo talking to Credo at the beginning, Ludo Krish in the lore is apparently an ancestor of him. Which is quite funny considering he got killed. I'm wondering if that was a little bit of an inside joke, but not too sure.
You should do informational videos on the shit, man. You obviously know a lot.
Maybe it had Greedo spawn before he got shot.
So where are all the ones that we know of? Where the fuck are they?
Right down at the bottom.
Where?
Should be there. Or is this only going up to the? Yeah, this is only going up to the Krath. Yeah. So Exar Kun right here. Exar Kun. You know what I mean? Yeah. This is only going up to like 500 years in the past. So,
Really? Holy fuck! This is way too much.
Yeah.
Like,
See the
why,
bottom.
why do you need to write all this though?
Yeah.
Why the fuck?
See the bottom arrow there, right in the middle. That's probably roughly where the Jedi War started, but really heavily started, and Sith started.
They didn't even have televisions at this point. You know what I mean? They hadn't even invented radio. This is fucking Stone Age times, man.
Right.
What's your problem with
Hold on.
awesome bits?
Never mind inventing
People
fucking
expanding
starships
the
and
lore.
shit. But yeah, there's expanding lore and then going 500 years back and 20 generations and creating dread masters.
Yeah.
And all shit. Like, serious?
Why not?
That's way too much fucking work.
Way too much work.
The person that put all the work into this could have came up with a separate fucking story that was.
They probably did.
But they didn't. It wasn't just
they
one
gave up
person.
their creativity and thought, I'm gonna pile it all into.
It wasn't just one person. There's like
That's
lots of different stuff
crazy,
going on. There was
man.
games and stuff. There was
fucking-
books,
But
cartoons. There's animated
But
CDs. There's hundreds
here,
and hundreds and hundreds of books.
here's the interesting one for you, right?
I think
We'll
it's
find
awesome.
the next
Here's
one.
the interesting one for you.
With the next one.
Right, if you go back, right, go into the actual images itself.
Images.
Yeah, go into images,
Sith tree.
right, and you see, let's see, the fourth one.
On the go. All
This one.
The fourth one, yeah. Go into that one, right? Now you will see Darth Maul, Darth Tyrannus.
Shit.
Oh, wait a minute.
Killed it.
It's loading, right. Yeah, close that one because that's the wrong one.
Eh?
That's the wrong one that's
I
came
didn't. I clicked on
up.
this
Click
one.
on View Image. It should come up with that. Yeah, there it goes. Right. So, in the middle there, on the order of two,
Lord
you've got
Vader.
Tenebris, Darth Plagueis, Darth Venomous, Darth Sidious. Right
Where?
at the very top.
Oh yeah.
This is the current tree. You've got Maul, Vader, Lumia,
so
Jarek,
Darth Vegas was Darth Sidious's boss, apparently.
Darth Plagueis. Yeah,
Vegas.
but Darth Plagueis.
Darth Vegas.
Viva Darth
Yeah.
Vegas.
There's lots of sort of suspicion as what happened there. Some think that Sidious killed Plagueis. Some think that Sidious is Plagueis and he's been around for centuries. Things like that.
Darth Maul, Darth Tyrannus,
Yeah, some of these ones were never played out in
Lady what?
Lumia or I can never pronounce that. Some of these ones were played out in the stories. Some of them were played out in the games.
Darth
Jarek, Darth Adepts,
Darth Adapt,
Darth Cadus,
Darth
Gillen
Adepts.
Marek, the Dark Acolytes, Kip Duran. But you go further down and then you get the one Sith. And this is the future.
That's a generation, right?
Yeah, this is the one Sith down the bottom.
Order of two.
Yeah, the Order of Two is what we're on currently right now. Down the bottom is the one Sith.
Oh, that's clearly Luke Skywalker.
Apparently. But
ruined the whole fucking story for everybody.
What was the name of the current one in 7? What was his name again?
Fuck knows. Skywalker.
No. The little
Kylo Ren.
Yeah, Kylo Ren, the little pussy one.
Where's Kylo Ren on that?
Exactly. I was trying to find him.
Knights of Ren.
No. Eh?
He's part of the Knights of Ren or something. No.
Nah.
Got to sell Knights of Ren.
He's not on this.
He probably doesn't even rank as a Sith, to be honest. Because I mean, come on.
Hold on, Lord Vader, and then it goes down to what?
Galen Marek.
Who the fuck is Galen Marek? I've never fucking heard of Galen Marek.
Yeah. But that's it.
I think they rewrote it after
probably
whoever came up with these tables.
They probably did rewrite
this is
it.
The tables of the original fan fiction.
This is now.
This is before Abrams got here.
This is now classified as Star Wars Legends.
There's BA and
Legends.
AA before Abrams and after
Abrams.
Don't blame Abrams. Lucas sold out to Disney and they were going to do it anyway.
Yeah, this is true. So it probably will no longer follow anything close to the rest of that timeline after Vader.
Totally. If it was anything to do with Abrams, we're in another fucking dimension or something now.
Exactly, a dimension where a dimension where the Death Star wasn't the original space station; it was a planet. So that is the original Death Star, apparently, because it's a different universe. So
planet,
But
okay, I think I'm done at this stage. I think I've learned enough for this period in my prehistory.
So if you enjoyed our very non-constructive view into the Star Wars universe, please join us again on the FAWK Chronicles, and maybe next time we'll have a little bit more information for another movie.
Go ahead and geek out all over that like button.
Yeah, go ahead and no longer follow the Sith hierarchy on that like button. Thanks, Abrams.
Star Wars Legends. That subscribe button.
Yeah, just dribble that lore all over that like button.
Oh. Destroy that lore.